Welcome to my father's show, PainBeGoneLaser.TV.
Hi, my name is Dr. Todd Austin from Austin Family Chiropractic in Virden, Illinois, and welcome to this episode of Cold Laser TV. Today I'd like to talk to you about a new laser. I call it the PainBeGoneLaser. There will be a website up in the near future, PainBeGoneLaser.com. And this is a laser that obviously doctors can use in their clinics, but also it's an affordable laser for patients to buy. They can use on themselves and their families at home. Now this, as the name would indicate, PainBeGoneLaser is just for handling pain. It has a depth of penetration of 5 centimeters, and it strictly has two settings. One is for milder pain, such as the annoying pain, and the other is for more intense pain. So it's got two settings. It only is FDA approved for the treatment of pain, but like I said, it has a pretty good depth of penetration. The deepest we're ever going to find a cold laser or hot laser is going to penetrate is 5 centimeters, which is roughly 2 inches, right at 2 inches if you're not a metric person like I am. So it's a tremendous bang for the buck, I guess you could say, as far as a patient wanting to have a laser for at-home use that's actually going to penetrate more than a little $30 laser that penetrates only 1 centimeter deep. Now, I originally stumbled upon this laser because I have a couple of aunts who have shoulder problems, and they live far enough away from my clinic that it's really not realistic for either of them to come see me in the office because they live like an hour and a half away. So what I did is I tried to find some chiropractors close to them that offered laser therapy. Unfortunately, I couldn't find a single chiropractor out there within a 15-mile radius that ran a full-service cold laser therapy clinic like I do. So it was just hit or miss, calling different chiropractors and asking, hey, I saw on your website or I saw on an internet search that you do laser therapy, that you do cold laser therapy, and could you tell me what kind of lasers you use? Well, I pretty much came up snake eyes on that roll because I found some chiropractors that were bragging about their subtle energy laser that penetrates 1 centimeter deep. Well, that's good. That's a nice laser. I have a couple lasers like that myself, but that's not the best laser for a deep chronic shoulder problem, especially on a patient that is a little bit on the overweight side. So that obviously is not an option for my aunts that have the shoulder problems. Then I got a couple other chiropractors, and they have a laser that's a little stronger. Depth of penetration is 2 centimeters. This is a laser that's ideal for treatment of carpal tunnel. As you can see, we don't have to get real far for carpal tunnel, but once again, getting through a deep chronic shoulder on a thick patient, that laser is not going to be the best either. So I basically called around, spent a lot of time on the phone, a lot of time on internet searches, trying to help my aunts out, and basically coming up with nothing but chiropractors that had lasers that were not going to do the job. Not a single one of these chiropractors I came across in their neck of the woods had a laser that would penetrate 5 centimeters deep. So I stumbled upon this laser. I'm actually, from what I understand, one of the first 30 doctors of any kind, chiropractor or otherwise, in the United States that is making use of this laser in my practice and also making it available to my patients to purchase. So you might be wondering, well, why would you want to sell patients a laser? Wouldn't they buy the laser and then not come back to your office? Well, that's a very good question, but the truth is that if a patient has a laser and they can treat themselves at home with that laser, then that's going to speed up their healing process. Now, they're still going to need to, in my opinion, see me because I have some bigger, badder lasers than this one, I have 7 core cold laser therapy devices that make up my full-service cold laser therapy clinic. It's true, this is my newest model. On my scale of from favorite to least favorite, based on what the laser is capable of doing, I would say this is probably my 6th favorite laser. But that's only because I have 2 lasers that are close relatives of this one that are just much more powerful and do the job a lot quicker. But, for example, my favorite laser in this category, which is the super pulse lasers with a 5 centimeter depth of penetration, it cost me $5,000. This handy little guy only cost me, it only costs a little less than $700. In fact, we sell this for, currently, as of August of 2012, we sell this PainBeGoneLaser for $695, and that includes the tax and everything. Now, within about 90 days, I believe the manufacturer is going to be raising the price because as an introductory special offer, and at that time it will be going up to $785, but still a wonderful buy based on some of these other lasers. I have had patients in the past that have bought a $1,300 laser that penetrates 1 centimeter deep. I've had patients in the past that bought a $3,600 laser that penetrates 1 centimeter deep. And I've had patients in the past that bought a laser similar to this that was 5 centimeters depth of penetration, obviously, but paid $1,800 for it. So until the last couple of months, when this guy got FDA approved for treatment of pain syndromes of musculoskeletal origin, the cheapest entry model into the market on a 5 centimeter depth of penetration laser was over $1,500. So this is less than half that price. So wonderful buy for the money. So that is the PainBeGoneLaser. Now you might be wondering why mine has a Springfield Foxes logo on it. That's because I am a team chiropractor and a team trainer for a semi-pro football team called the Springfield Foxes, as you can see here. This is one of the lasers that works perfectly for treating my athletes on the sidelines. Now, like I said, I have a bigger batter laser in the same category that penetrates 5 centimeters deep, does the job a little bit quicker, but that laser cost me $5,000. And I'll be darned if I'm going to take it out on the football field and risk a big 450-pound lineman falling into it and breaking it. So with this one, I feel more comfortable taking that risk because it only cost me a little less than $700. It would be a lot easier to replace this one. But like I said, does the same job on the sidelines as far as treating these athletes with pain. In fact, just last weekend during a 21-8 victory, when our team clinched a playoff spot, I used this on the sideline for several issues. I used it for a sprained Achilles tendon. I used it for some strained calf muscles, some strained hamstring muscles. Just get a lot of use out of this thing, whether it's in the clinic or whether it's on the sidelines. And in my practice, I have patients that find me on the internet. I have a handful of patients that come to see me from about 2 hours away, specifically for cold laser therapy. And what I've found is if I can see them fewer visits, because I can send them home with one of these, and they can use this at home for anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes a day on their main area of complaint, they're going to get better a lot quicker. And because they're going to get better a lot quicker, they're going to need to see me fewer visits, and because of that, they're not going to have to spend so much time with the 2-hour drives in their car coming to see me. So my goal is to get them healed as soon as possible, and one of the ways to do that is for them to have one of these PainBeGoneLasers at home to use in the meantime. So if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. My email is below, draustin@royale.net. And thank you, and have a terrific day.